haven't you? Well, I've missed you. Like an old man's pee misses the toilet. Oh, goodness, I forgot where I was there for a second. Hello and welcome back to the Hollywood Hot 100, showbiz news with a smattering of sarcasm. And we start today's show with everyone's favourite... cougar. Never mind. Yes, I am of course talking about the lovely Jennifer Lopez, or J-Lo, the 47-year-old actress and singer who hasn't had the best of weeks, splitting from long-term and very young boyfriend Casper Smart, who she was with for 5 years. But what went wrong this time? Well, apparently it was a question of trust, with Jennifer not so sure on Casper's movements after the sexting scandal in 2014, when you might remember he allegedly sent naked pictures of himself to one transgender model, Sophie Visa, and she also had some, let's just say, quite encouraging messages from him on her cell phone as well. Smart, of course, denying all of these claims, but many in the press saying the signs were always there with Casper. So could it be that J-Lo was actually just his beard all along? Moving on, and if I had a drawer full of showbiz knives, I'd be about to select the bluntest one available, because this next person is not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I am of course talking about US Olympic swimmer Ryan Lochte, who's just been offered a place on the 23rd season of Dancing with the Stars here in the US. Gonna look gorgeous in all that lycra, isn't he? Now, this all comes, of course, after he won his 12th Olympic medal at the Games in Rio, but unfortunately made the headlines in Brazil for quite a different reason, after claiming he'd been the victim of an armed robbery at a gas station, which turned out not to be true. And as a result, he lost many of his sponsors, including Speedo, Ralph Lauren, a skincare company, and a Japanese mattress maker. But things are already looking up for Ryan, because as well as his place on Dancing with the Stars, he's also back on the Showbiz sponsorship wagon with a company called Pine Brothers, who make cough drops. Yes, that's right. And he just released this statement on Twitter because he's thrilled. He says, "Thanks to all the folks at Pine Brothers for your confidence in me. I look forward to making you proud." I bet you do. And the company have also decided on this slogan for the product as well, which reads, "Pine Brothers Softish Throat Drops, forgiving on your throat." Very clever. Well, I'm not sure about forgiving, Ryan, but you certainly have become quite a pain in the neck. And finally, it's over to the Mediterranean, where David Hasselhoff is about to become an ocean-going novelty act with his very own cruise in 2017. Yes, you heard me right. On November 4th next year, the first official David Hasselhoff cruise, billed as a 6-day tour of wonderment, goodness, will take to the high seas, and for just $670 worth every penny, you can enjoy all of this: a David concert. I do love his voice, don't you? You can also meet David in person, and he'll even sign an autograph if he's not drunk or writhing around on the floor with a greasy burger. And finally, watch some of the best scenes of his movies in the screening theatre. Well, let's not forget that David is a global superstar, and in 1989, the Germans even brought down the Berlin Wall for him. They were so excited. So let's remind ourselves, shall we, of that enchanting performance from David right now.
I've been looking for freedom. I've been looking so long. I've been looking for freedom. Still the search goes on.
And before I leave you, it's a very quick, couldn't care less Kardashian moment. Yes, it's actually quite good news today though, because there's a small chance that Keeping Up with the Kardashians might be cancelled. No, I know, it's true. The season debuted to only 2.2 million viewers this time around, the lowest in the show's history, and an episode on July 26 reaching only 1.2 million people. Again, extremely low. Well, Kim Kardashian going into meltdown, but doing what she always does. If in doubt, get your fun bags out, which is exactly what she did in Punta Mita, Mexico. Oof, goodness, in this rather distasteful mesh top. And what was nice was the kids were there too, North and Saint. Isn't that lovely? Well, you know what, Kim, if that's what it takes to get more viewers, I may as well do it myself, hadn't I? And show off my own ample cleavage. And with that rancid thought playing heavily on all of our minds, I'll see you soon.